Nancy Pelosi is really upset. She's very, very upset because Donald Trump said he wants to cancel the ACA. And she let out a whole statement on why she's so upset at Donald Trump. And she said President Trump and the Republicans campaigned to rip away the protections and benefits of the Affordable Care Act in the middle of the coronavirus crisis is an act of unfathomable cruelty. First of all, I can't even read the rest of that because the rest of that is bullshit. Did the ACA help some people? Yeah. But we're in the situation we're in because even with both houses, Barack Obama had both the Senate, the House of Representatives. With both houses, he still failed to get Medicare for all. Anything resembling that. The ACA was written by healthcare lobbyists. It was entirely written by them, and you can tell because it's basically the same corrupt system we've had. Some people were helped by it. It did extend the age to 26. That was a good thing. But other than that, we're talking about Nancy Pelosi chastising Donald Trump for getting rid of the ACA. Instead of doing what a real leader would do, what a real progressive that wants actual change, doing what she's been talking about since the late 1980s, giving everybody universal health care, Medicare for all, single-payer health care, whatever the hell you want to call it, during a pandemic, because she mentions he wants to do this during a coronavirus crisis. It's unfathomable cruelty. It's unfathomable cruelty that they haven't given us health care during a pandemic. Do you not realize how ridiculous that is? They gave one $1,200 payment, no health care during a pandemic. Yet they tell Americans that this is a very serious pandemic and that we need to take care of each other and blah, blah, blah. We're in this together. No, we're not. We're not in this together. They don't give a damn what happens to you. They don't give a damn. All those people in New York, everybody, all these people are going to have bills upon bills from having to be in the doctor for weeks. Nobody, who's going to pay for that? I mean, it is disgusting to me that Nancy Pelosi even has the audacity to get on there to criticize Donald Trump when she has approved the majority of his military budgets. The majority has really provided no opposition to his economic, dismissal of the American people during this crisis. They're no opposition. They're not an opposition party. They're a complacency party. They're there to wear the rainbow hat and pretend they're better, and that's it. They're just for show. They're for show, and this whole thing is a giant sham. I think it's just fake. I think this is all fraudulent. Like the way they talk about Trump, the way Trump talks about the Democrats, it just keeps your attention on which team am I going to pick this time? Instead of focusing on the fact that they're all trash and we need to take them out, all of them, every single corrupt establishment politician.
Holy shit. Someone in our chats just said that their deductible is $8,000. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, Trump, do away with the ACA. Give us Medicare for all. If Trump were smart, all he would have to do is say, guess what? I'm going to call this Trump Care and give people health care for the next few years until the coronavirus. I don't know. Anything. If he were smart, if he were, or if somebody was advising him to actually win, that's what would need to happen. During crises, Americans have always gotten something. Right? After the war, we got something. We during the 1920s, after the Depression, what did we get? We got the New Deal. We've always gotten something. We got Social Security after the war, after World War II. We got something. People demanded something back then. What are we demanding? We have to focus on what we need, what we're going to demand, and demand it, and not stop until we get it. That's the only thing we can do right now at this point. When they cripple your vote, when you have no power in the electorate, that's what you can do. And it's just, to me, it's just the ultimate hypocrisy that Nancy Pelosi can get on a pulpit and decide that it's so cruel that Trump is cutting the ACA when the ACA is still making people pay an $8,000 deductible during a pandemic. That's what we need to highlight to everybody. It doesn't matter. Nothing will fundamentally change under Biden. So what's the point of having a president? You know, it's just it's a sad state of affairs right now. It really, really is.